Hello, what's up ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome to Sunday. Happy Sunday, hope you're all doing well. Have a nice relaxing day, and today, this is episode 296 on my days. I have though, however, normally at this stage, a couple of episodes to go until the end of another century. I'm normally moaning about like having not really done much editing for the highlights video, and in all honesty, I'm pretty up to date with it. So I've done good for once. So yeah, you can expect the highlights video in the next week as well. If you do enjoy today, do me a favor and hit the thumbs up button. Just 2,000 likes is all I'm after, and you are going to help provide that. So thank you. Subscribe as well to the channel if you're new. Cheers. So today there's all sorts to do, as always. We built this team, don't you? We've got ourselves, latest additions are like Emerson, Spinazzola, Atal, and Chiellini, probably. So yeah, we've got a good team. However, it's a great team, actually, and it plays really well in the 4-3-2-1. But I feel like I'm kind of missing a couple of bits, and that will become apparent a little bit later on in the episode. So I reached level 23, I think it was, and got myself a little mega pack. Also going to start the episode off with a little player pick, because why not? We get ourselves a Romelu Lukaku. And yes, this is during Team 1 of Shapeshifters. I'm ahead on content. Don't worry if I get someone that is now a shapeshifter. I know. So I thought, hey, whilst these things were still out, I was going to try the mini grind, which was do some of the bronze rare packs and then turn them into the silver rare packs and then turn them into the rares for the 75 plus times 5 packs. However, I actually really don't have that much in my club, and it got a little bit boring. So, yeah, as we're approaching July, do you really think there's many people out there that are really sweating out bronze to silver to gold? If they are, fair play to him, but I'm not really one of them, I'll be honest. So, we do get a Skriniar in a mega pack that we got from Seasonal Objectives. There's a Shadow in there as well, which is decent, Hey, a good bit of fodder and a good chemistry style. What more can I really ask for, apart from a nice green card or a icon or something like that? That'd have been nice. So I won't bore you to death by opening all of these little silver and bronze packs. I just get them done, and essentially I turned whatever rare silvers we had there into the main rares for some 75 plus 5 or 75 plus times 5 packs. But in all honesty, there wasn't that many. I think, do I get 3 of these done or 2 of these done? It's really not that many. Yeah, I get 3 packs done. Obviously, from these packs, I could then craft more, but it dwindles each time, and I figured there's other stuff to do. Just bit my tongue as I was talking there. Great stuff. Yeah, these have been a real mixed bag. I find that most of the time, a board pops up. You can sort of deal with a board. You can sort of get somewhat happy if you get a couple of boards in there, because you turn some silvers into a higher rated card that you could use in an SBC. And randomly, every now and again, you'll get a little walkout. This time, I get myself a little Marcos Llorente. Imagine if that was week 1 of FIFA 22. I would have been over the moon. That card would have been straight in my starting 11. Because everyone used him for the longest time, didn't they? So I then decided I stick a few bits into an 81 plus team of the week upgrade, because I didn't have any tots that I was really willing to get rid of for the next SBC, because it's not that important, but of course I did want to open it. And I do get a big walkout, essentially 84 plus, and it is an 84 rated team of the week, so nothing to really write home about, but this will be very, very useful in this next SBC, which is just the 85 plus player pick, the triple upgrade or whatever it's called. Oh, no, because this is the player pick. It's not the triple upgrade. So, yeah, I stick those things in, and it means I could use a Team of the Week player instead of a 93 rated TOTS was like the minimum I had to put in. And as you can see, I put Lukaku in and I get Lukaku out, and it's just like I also submitted a whole bunch of other stuff into that. Somebody stop me doing the 85 plus player picks. I never get anything good. So anyhow, anyhow, whatever you want to call it. I am on a little streak, on a little hot streak in Div Rivals, and actually, I've already got 4 wins, and you know, we could go for our final 4 here, because that way I would have had the rival stuff out of the way before I even started to go into Foot Champs. And this one's gone pretty well, 2-0, get the win. The only thing is I don't know if I don't think I'm going to show you any losses really here today. Maybe 1 or 2, and I'm not sure. I've probably cut a couple of them out. So am I still on the hot streak? We're about to find out. Was I on the hot streak? No. So I think I lost my first game of the session or something and then won that one. So we lose the hot streak. But like I mentioned to you yesterday, I'm not in a rush at all to get back to the Elite Division, just simply because it does seem a bit too sweaty. I was watching my mate play some the other day, and he's in Elite at the moment. I got there quite early this season, and it is just, if you equalize against someone, they'll pause and quit at 1-1, and it's like, what? It's just, yeah, it's getting toxic. It is really getting toxic, because people can't be bothered anymore, can they? So good luck to you in the higher up divisions. I mean, I guess we are Div 1. This guy had a Ronaldinho and a Kaká. I think they were both 91, so it was prime Kaká and mid Ronaldinho, and they were like walking through me. I couldn't tackle him. So he was a good dribbler, I would say. His moments, Butragueno didn't really do too much, in my opinion, apart from, oh no, that's Immobile. Red Immobile scores a goal there. Yeah, I thought he was going to pause and quit as well, to be honest. But in one of the last kicks of the game, Di Maria knocks it through to what I thought was an offside Nicola Pepe, and he ends up scoring the goal on his weak foot, getting me the dub. And I can... How many wins is that now? Is that 6 wins? Is that 5? It's 6 wins, isn't it? And what an even game that was. 50-50% possession. 11 shots each. It was one of those games where, I mean, it really did come down to pretty much the last kick. And then look at this guy. Red Dybala, red Vlahovic, red Cuadrado. So there's 3 Serie A's. Although you didn't have to get them all in 1 week, I guess, did you? Because it's been e-figs ever since. Just some nice reds. I kind of wish, apart from my João Felix, I've been shafted, haven't I? We talked about this already. But Vlahovic, man... this guy has been ruining me, and has a little bit like Bruno Fernandes, but different, right? Bruno lives in my head rent-free because I've been packing him non-stop over the last couple of weeks when I should be getting better stuff. And then Vlahovic has just been scoring against me non-stop and lives in my head rent-free because I now, every time I come up against him, I think, oh my God, I'm going to lose. So... yeah, it takes quite a lot to muster up the old victories when you come up against Vlahovic, and you've seen him on the thumbnail, right? You know that I'm gonna actually pick him up today because I think he's gonna be an integral part of the mega team. And the reason I've decided that is because in this 4-3-2-1, I'd been bringing Kane on in the second half, and I'd realised that Kane is really, really good in the second half, and I kind of want that target man, considering it's a 1-striker formation. So in order to get one in like the starting 11 and keep chemistry for a lot of players, I've got a lot of Serie A. I think Vlahovic might be the play. So we'll work on that after we get our victories, and we'll get the mega team ready so that I can show you what I'm going to use during the weekend league. So into the next game we go then. Are we going to take a victory here? Well... I don't think we are, actually. I've got a feeling I remember this guy's team name, and I don't think we're going to get the dub here. So I go 1-0 down. It is Tots Dybala, or a Dybala. Not sure if it was Tots. But Di Maria ends up running through, and he's got a lovely left foot in that instance. But most cards with over 90 shooting in that instance have that type of shot, and you can be confident that they're going to go in the back of the net. I go 2-1 down to... moments Cruyff, and then in the literally last kick of the game, he does, instead of me getting the equaliser, he does end up getting through and getting that extra goal and the full-on length celebration. And fair play to you, I guess. No worries, mate. GG's to you. So I take a 3-1 L there, which is, yeah, I mean, looking at the stats there, I kind of deserved it as well. But it was one of those games of champs where I actually, of rivals where I actually just stayed in it. A lot of the times I'll go like 2-0 down and quit. But into the next one we go. This guy called Rob had a lovely team. I think there was a red Benzema in there that scared the Jesus out of me. And then I go 1-0 up. However, Insigne knocks it through to this Benzema, and I had to sort of literally give him the whole near post to take the shot on. So, well done, Tom. And that was literally late second half, and he turned this game around. He actually did get it back to 2-1 when I was 1-0 up for most of the game. But from the resulting kickoff, I knock it over, and Kane volleys it home. What a goal. That's actually a nuts goal from him. But as you can see, my opponent's on the attack again. And he is going to get it inside the box, and Ansu Fati is going to score. See, people still using Ansu Fati. I was starting to think that maybe my Ansu Fati could maybe go into an SBC or something. I don't know. I'm thinking that some of my fodder is going to be culled at some point, either for an icon pick or probably. I'd do my best to not do an icon pick because I know how bad they are for me. Cue tomorrow's video where I probably do an icon pick. No, I'm going to try not to. But if there is a really good SBC out by the time you're watching this, then I will have hopefully used some of the fodder that I've been sort of attached to, rip that band-aid off and use it in an SBC. And as you can see, look, Kane scores as soon as he comes on in the second half. And it makes me think I need that Vlahovic because they're going to be very similar players. And, I mean, in all honesty, I can use Vlahovic for the first half, use Kane for the second half if I wanted to. But I've got a feeling that, you know what I'm like, right? I have a lot of aerial goals. I score a lot of headers and stuff. And I think Vlahovic might just be that guy that is going to help me out because he's so good against me. But as you can see, I get my 8th win of the week, and that was absolutely delicious, absolutely delightful. It means that I knew at that point, right, I didn't have to play Rivals again until after I get back from the United States, which is weeks away. So that made me quite happy. And it also meant I was going to get some rewards for when I'm in the States. So I might even create a little rewards video for you from a hotel room, from a very different, well, not a green screen, that's for sure. But yeah, you might enjoy that. Maybe I'll even throw a couple of holiday clips in there as well. I don't know if you lot are interested in that, though, so you have to let me know down below in the comments or tweet me and stuff as well if you are interested. So you can see that this team has been doing well. You know, I managed to get my 8 wins in Rivals, and it was the day that the Rivals changed. So really, really happy about that. And before the Weekend League even started, my Rivals is done. But the team will adapt, will change. I feel Pele is weak compared to everybody else, even though his stats kind of suggest otherwise when I take a look on FootWiz. I just don't think he's quite cutting it now. Vieira's good, but I've been taking him off at half-time, bringing De Bruyne on, and I've been loving KDB. Di Maria and the Brazilian fella, Felipe Anderson. I don't love either of them. They're good, but I don't love them. So let's move on into like what is going to be the mega team and how we can make this happen then. So essentially, we've currently got 2 players off chemistry in Karsdorp and Di Maria. I'm going to buy myself a Cuadrado, and it frustrates the living... I've said bejeebers already in this episode, but Cuadrado's 250k plus. I mean, by the time you're watching this, I bet he's like 80k. I know. And then I picked up a Vlahovic for 160. I was currently uploading a YouTube video when I was buying him, so the menus were a little bit laggy. But I get 2 Piemonte Calcio, 2 Juve players, and you can see the new starting 11 right here. Now, it's not going to be a 94 chem team. Essentially, back 4 is going to be the same, apart from switching out Karsdorp for Cuadrado. I feel like Cuadrado is going to be equally good going down that right-hand side and pushing forwards. The 4-3-2-1, that 3 in midfield, is still going to be Vieira, Atal, Spinazzola. And then we're going to have Insigne and Felipe Anderson, 1 on each side, with Vlahovic up top. All right? So that's the plan, and you can see me put that into motion right now. Atal in the more attacking centre mid spot, so he can get forward because he's club 90. He's got all the stats in the world. And then, you know, potentially even probably bringing off Insigne, Anderson, and Vieira at half time for, I would say, KDB for Vieira, and then 2 more attackers, probably João Felix and maybe Harry Kane, maybe Pepe. Maybe Di Maria. I've got all sorts going on there. I've even put Kimmich on the bench as well. So I might sometimes not bring KDB on and bring Kimmich on as well, just to see how that goes. But yeah, I mean, look at that for a team. I think that's decent, you know. I think it is, for the first time in a few weeks, the sort of team that really looks like it has got good players in each area. Whereas before, the last couple of weeks where I've bottled stuff, it's almost been like, oh, I'm trying to use this winger as a striker and it's not working. I'm trying to use him here, CDM and a centre-back and a right-back as a CDM. It doesn't quite work. So I've tried to build what looks a solid team to me. And this is a mega team. I mean, this is no money spent. Very, very, very nice squad. We've got the brick wall of Koulibaly and Chiellini at the back. And then just genuinely some nice cards. Obviously, if there are some amazing SBCs from Team 2 and last few days that could fit into that mold, then I'll happily give it a go, see what fodder we can use. But for now, that's like the mega team that I plan to play the Weekend League on, and you'll see that from tomorrow. It'll just be a couple of days worth of videos on the Weekend League, and you'll get my rewards. So it won't be waiting too long into next week to see that. It will be pretty much a similar schedule of probably Tuesday. You'll literally have my rewards, which is good. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Do me a favor today and hit the thumbs up button. I would love to see 2,000 likes, and subscribe to my channel as well if you are new. Thank you. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Those links are down below. You should come follow me over there, especially if you want to see holiday stuff. And yeah, I'll be back again tomorrow. Same time as always. Oh, actually, no, not same time tomorrow, because it'll be half an hour later. It's the same time as you would normally see a weekday upload, but I know this is going up on Sunday, so it's 12 instead of 12:30. I know what I'm talking about in my head. Anyway, have a lovely day, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.